something completely different.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
The mayors of Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Clearwater all met under one roof today for this year's State of the Bay.
Yeah, group discussion here. They spoke about some of the most pressing issues right here in our area. That includes hurricane recovery and, of course, transportation. They also talked
those are the important things, not the Rays.
Talked about the future of the Rays in Tampa Bay. We are almost 2 months away from the March 31st deadline, too, for the Rays to make their final commitment to the city of St. Pete. 10 investigates Emerald Morrow.
I don't think they will. I don't know why. I feel like it's not going to happen because the Rays just push everything back.
Went to the event and talked to Mayor Ken Welch.
Yeah, Mayor Ken Welch says the city has actually never been this close to securing this deal. He actually likened it to being up in the ninth inning with 2 outs, just needing the Rays to make
nice little baseball pun.
It all final. But 10 investigates needed to know what is the city's plan if it all falls through.
And if it does not happen, at the end of the day, we have a responsibility to repair the trop and provide the Rays a place to play through 2027 or 2028, depending on how long those repairs take.
Rays owner Stu Sternberg.
He's the worst. The poor employees of the Rays have to bow down to his cheap ass. The guy's the worst. He just pushes everything back. He's so freaking cheap. Whenever a player gets really good, the ones that help you go to the World Series, almost said Super Bowl. It's like I have the Super Bowl on my mind. It's like the best players that take you to the World Series, being like Carl Crawford in 08, or like Blake Snell in 2020. You just let them go because you don't want to pay them because you're a cheap bomb. And the whole media is afraid to say it, and I feel bad because they're on eggshells because they don't want to lose their inside connection, and it drives them nuts that I talk about it.
Was at today's Tiger Bay Club event. He walked away from
I'm surprised he actually showed up to some
our cameras, but he told the Tampa Bay Times the team must make a decision.
What a coward, hiding behind, just walking by your wife, who probably you're whipped by. That's why you're such a douche, everybody. Not even talking to the media, making a statement in a newspaper. How old are you douchebag?
And we'll have one by the March 31st deadline. By that time, the team must show it can meet a dozen conditions, and
what a cheap ass. I look at the destruction on the Tropicana field, and my God, why'd you not put a tarp over it or something?
Including its ability.
Or maybe if your cheap ass stood on top, the hurricane would have felt bad and been like, I'm going to ignore you guys. You have to, deal with that moron.
And willingness to cover its share of the stadium project's cost. If
we're not successful now, I certainly hope we are, that land comes back to the city.
Whatever.
And we will do the right thing with that land. It'll be longer term, but that is...
You'll just build expensive apartments that nobody can afford.
Why we built the agreements that way, that land comes back to the city, and we'll have to reassess our options at that point.
What a freaking headache. I just wish Stu Sternberg had some genuine bone in his body. If there was a definition of a worm, if there was a definition of a slime ball, it'd be Stu Sternberg. What a scumbag leech.
Clearwater Mayor Bruce Rector and Tampa Mayor Jane Castor also weighed in on the
I'm going to be honest with you. Tampa never wanted the Rays.
Team's looming decision. We'll have more on that tonight at 11.
And then I'll report it tomorrow. And that will be part 2 on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.